Hey guys, we're here at Buckeyes today looking for waterproof winter gloves.
Which is a very tall order.
Yeah, if waterproof gloves even exist and they're not just pure rubber.
So the difficulty is that you can find things that have the DWR coating on the outside, which is supposed to be breathable and waterproof. It's not true. It just soaks through if you're in rain for any number of hours. There are other things with a waterproof insert, but then they get soaked through on the outside, like these right here. They have a waterproof insert. It's like a PVC glove inside the glove, and that will keep your hand dry technically, except they get totally soaked on the outside. So if it's cold, your hands still end up getting cold.
Yeah, and then there's things that appear to be truly waterproof, like this, but it's definitely not going to keep your hand warm.
And they even make some of those which are insulated, but part of the other issue is that we're looking for something that will be able to deal with us gripping our dollies all day long. And this plastic coating on the outside here, it's just, we're going to tear through it in a matter of days.
It almost feels like the only truly waterproof thing we'll find is this monster.
But then, of course, we don't want to be wearing that glove all the time when we're cold.
Hey, new friend. Very inviting.
If we get something like that, then we have to get a whole different glove, and that means we're packing more. It's just so much harder to find what you're looking for than you would think. One of the best things that we've found so far is it's online, but it's a Carhartt waterproof glove with the insert inside of it, and it seems like it'll probably be the most rugged and most reliable, but still our hands might get cold if it's been raining and it's cold outside. So we're going to keep shopping. We're going to leave this store to go a couple of other places, and then we'll also be shoe shopping today and maybe checking in with all of you along the way. Excited, planning the new segment, getting ready for the winter. It's going to get cold. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Back to the old Maynards. This is actually a pretty decent glove selection. Look at this. Oh, and that's not all. Will they have what we need? Work snow gloves. Hydra Hide. The Hydra Hide, since it's the most external layer of it, it's supposed to be more water repellent. It's not technically waterproof like the inner layer might be, but it sure looks like it would keep water out for a really long time. Waterproof, breathable, cowhide leather gloves. 150 gram water resistant Finsulate insulation. Waterproof, impermeable. That really seems like it might actually be, they're $30, but
If its claims are accurate.
those are, they're pretty rigid. It's like wearing a shoe on my hand. I think this is a good solution to the rain, but I don't know that it's like going to provide us with a lot of dexterity. It's just going to allow us to push the cart as thick. It's like a ski glove. It's just that it's maybe waterproof. You want to try it on? It's tight, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little tighter than the snow gloves. A little more resistance to the gripping.
I don't trust this kind of glove.
With loose threads on it already.
The real issue is when you're doing it day after day. You walk through one day of rain and then it rains the next day and you've not had time to dry your glove or anything. If it's soaked through that outermost layer, it takes so long. You don't have the guarantee that you're going to get hosted, so if you're just out in the elements day after day, it really starts to become a problem really fast. All right, we'll think on it.
Are we gonna do them?
Who knows? Oh, big decisions stuck with for the rest of our life. All right, so we're trying to be entirely sure that we're protected from cold winter rains. And you might remember our indecision. We decided that we were going to get two, water test our two best options, and see which holds up the best. So we have the Wells Lamont glove, which is a hydrohide leather that claims to be fully waterproof. And we have the waterproof Carhartt winter work glove. The Carhartt looks porous, but you have the stitching points in the leather Wells Lamont, which I would fear would also leak. So the Carhartt has an internal waterproof barrier. It's like a plastic glove inside the glove, and the Wells Lamont is supposed to be protected from the outside.
Definitely looks slicker, like it will actually keep it out on the outer layer, and this definitely should soak up a bunch, but hopefully not get all the way through.
My bet's on the Wells Lamont.
Yeah.
I think it's going to outperform the Carhartt.
Which is unfortunate, because if it wasn't for waterproofing, this is way more comfortable. It's soft, it's easier to move your hand around, it's slightly less huge, but we'll see.
Yeah, here we go. First up, the Carhartt. It's about 30 seconds. You can pull it out now. I'll give it a squeeze.
Just get all that excess dripped off. Oh yeah, that's soaking it up for sure.
Can you feel it inside the glove?
No, I know I don't feel anything yet. It's quite a bit coming out there.
30 seconds to Wells Lamont.
And we got cold water, so if I feel it coming through, I should feel it pretty quick.
Right, my seconds estimates are rough, but that's probably about 30.
Okay, just let it drip off for a second.
Give it a squeeze.
Nothing.
Oh.
Yep, yeah, it's totally just repelling it. Nothing yet, and my hands are very warm in both of them. It's not penetrating the cold. So, what do you think? Go for another round?
Yeah, let's dip them both in there for a minute and we'll see.
Okay.
All right, I think that's about 60, yeah. See, that's not something that I want to deal with, right? It's going to be wet the next day and cold the next day because it's wet.
It might even be cold the day of if it's cold enough outside and we've got enough rain.
Well, and then what happens if it drops below freezing, right? Then the glove freezes, it stays frozen, It doesn't dry.
I'm starting to feel a tiny bit of water coming in this finger here. Yep, yeah, I'm feeling it. It took a long time, but it's seeping through just a little bit. And still nothing here.
We have our winner. Wells Lamont.
Where's the name? There.
Yeah.
Wells Lamont.